You know, for some, Michelle, the sounds of Christmas involve jingling bells or plucked harp strings, and for some, that just doesn't come close enough to rocking out.
Not at all. If your holiday needs some electric guitar, shredding, soaring operatic vocals, and the whoosh and hiss of pyrotechnics, well, you need to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra's show this year. The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO, and more is coming to Van Andel Arena. This morning, we are joined by founding member and guitarist Al Petrelli and keyboardist and vocalist Mi-Yoon Kim via Zoom to learn more. Good morning to both of you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. And the introduction was great.
Perfect.
Nothing says Merry Christmas like a napalm strike.
Thank you, Al. Thank you.
I am here for it.
I love the smell of fresh burnt mistletoe in the morning.
That's it.
Let's go. All right, so let's talk about the tour. When you guys hit the road and talk about when you're going to be here in GR.
Well, we're in production rehearsals right now. We're going to try to run the show 40 or 50 times before opening night, which is, I think, November 13th. Because opening night here in Council Bluffs or Omaha, Nebraska is everybody's first show. Now, I'm going to see you guys maybe, I don't know, our 40th show, 30th show. But we want to make sure it's a perfect show for you as well, because it will be your first show. So we're going to rehearse around the clock, new production, new music, things we've never done before. Because when we get to see you guys the first week of December, I want it to be the biggest show ever.
You know, when we see shows like that, TSO shows have a feel. They've got a vibe. You say there's going to bring something even. How do you bring new to this show that seems to have everything already?
Like you said, we have it all. We're going to bring the familiar side of the show with the music and the songs and the story. But even we're going to be surprised with the production. So I know you're going to be really blown away with the laser, the stage production, and the video.
Love it. I love it. So, and you know, more than just a show, you guys are giving back. So let's talk about how much money you've raised for charity over this run.
I appreciate you bringing that up. That goes back to the first show we ever did in 1999. Our founder, the guy who created TSO, Paul O'Neill, said that he wanted to donate $1 from every ticket sold forever back into the community. And I think we clocked in almost 21 million tickets sold by the end of last tour. Wow. So $1 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it adds up, and I'm very proud of Paul, what he created, and we're honored to carry on his legacy.
I love that.
And it's really the
Go ahead.
audience who is giving back to the community by coming to the show.
Absolutely. And that's what we're trying to get people to do, get a ticket. So let's sell them. This is not your typical rock show. For those who haven't, it almost feels like explaining the Harlem Globetrotters to somebody. You're like, how do you not know what TSO looks like?
But I guess if you haven't been, you don't know.
Yeah, so what sets this apart? I mean, we showed you some video. There's flames, and you have the ghosts of TSO, right? So talk a little bit about that and the best of TSO. What does the ghost of Christmas mean? Are we going to see spirits flying around?
No. That was a film we did back in 1998. Excuse me. Paul O'Neill decided to take songs from the first two Christmas records, from Christmas Eve and Other Stories and The Christmas Attic, rewrite a whole nother story about it, basically about a teenage runaway, this young girl. It's Christmas Eve, she's scared, she's tired, she's cold, she's lonely, she wants to get home. The movie became a cult classic, almost like when I was a kid watching Miracle on 34th Street or Charlie Brown or The Grinch, whatever. People really kind of embraced it as their new holiday tradition. We bring it out live with all new technology. Like you had said earlier, you know, the pyro, the lasers, the moving trusses, the video screens, all the production. But what I noticed over the years, guys, is that people in the audience are relating to this story, and it becomes about the people in the audience. Everybody misses somebody, no matter what. And it seems to be magnified around the holiday season. And I always tell people, there's an empty chair at everybody's dining room table. You know, you can't help but miss somebody. And when you're in the audience and you're listening to the poetry and introduced to the characters and the songs, you realize that, oh, I lived through this, but so did everybody else in the arena, so at least you're not alone.
That's a communal feel there.
Yeah, it is. And you know, I think it's a great reason to maybe find the people you love and get tickets so you can spend this time with them and have an experience together as opposed to maybe, you know, just buying the things, right?
Well, we got, what, 3 generations deep now?
Yes, we have generations, 3 generations coming to the audience. We have grandparents sitting next to the grandchildren, enjoying the style of music of rock to Broadway music to classical to blues. So there's really something for everybody.
Oh, that includes me and
Yeah,
you.
I
We
know,
should
right?
check this show out. How do I get a ticket, Al?
Go to www.trans-siberian.com. I got that right?
That's right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
And just
All
be careful because it shouldn't be a mortgage payment for these tickets. We try to keep the ticket prices down. We want families to come out. There's a group of people in your community that come year after year. We call them the repeat offenders. Come on back out. Let's have a good time again.
There you go. And make it a tradition. Appreciate you both so much. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy holidays to you. This is coming up December 7th at Van Andel Arena. There's 2 shows to choose from, 2:30 or 7:30, trans-siberian.com.